What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Boy Fashion TV, and tonight I'll go over my WWE Smackdown review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube. Go check out my AEW Dynamite review on highlights. Go check that out, and follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitch and Discord down below in the description. Now let's talk about SmackDown. Now SmackDown, I have to give it an 8, but the main event was the only part that I enjoyed. That's it. Alright, then, now, forever. Friday Night SmackDown comes to you live from the Smoothie King Arena in New Orleans, Louisiana. Michael Cole and Wade Barrett welcomes us to the show. Kicks off with a huge car accident outside the arena with Karen Cross Scarlett as Drew comes out of nowhere and beats on Cross. He slams his head into the side of a pickup truck as Cross is helpless. Drew has his head in the door as he drags away by security. The show cuts back to Cole and Barrett explaining what we just saw as we see highlights from the end of the strap match at Extreme Rules. They run down the fatal 4-way for the IC title, but the condition of Cross is unknown. We will also see Bray Wyatt return. It's a new day. Yes, it is. So we get Kofi versus Sami Zayn, accompanied by Jey Uso. This match was, I must say, this was good. This match was good as well. Kofi and Woods come out to a huge ovation as Woods screams New Orleans. They here to remind us that we are the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions. That record is our legacy, and it will stand strong forever because New Day rocks. They mentioned the Usos are 30 days away from tying the record. Cut to the back, we see Sami Zayn and Solo talking when Jay interrupts. They argue, and Sami asks Solo to stay in the back and asks Jay to accompany him, but doesn't want last week to happen again. Sami's phone rings and it's Roman. Sami mentions about last week with Jay not helping him, and Roman wants to talk to Jay and begins to argue, but he stopped and acknowledged Roman Reigns. Sami laughs with an inside joke with Roman, and his music hits. Sami comes out dancing to his music and swaggers his way into the ring. Bell rings and both men lock up, and Kofi hit a big drop kick right away. Goes for a tote, but stop as we go to commercial as Sami stares on from outside. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, we see Sami in control as he hit a big elbow from the top rope for a 2 count. Sami chokes Kofi on the ropes and taunts. Nice snap suplex by Sami and back to the corner, stomping away at Kofi. Sami hits a big hip attack. 1-2 no. Sami talks some trash to Jay and goes back onto the offense, hammering away with blows to the back of Kofi Kingston's head. Elbow drop followed up by a 2 count and a chin lock. Kofi has the power of the crowd as he breaks the grip, but Sami with a big clothesline for another 2 count. Jay reluctantly cheers Sami on. Body slam by Sami and head to the top rope, but Kofi counters with a mid-air drop kick. Both men down as the crowd is behind Kofi. Kofi hits some forearms in a drop kick. They both move off the top and they cover with a 2 count. Sami gets rocked with a knee and there's yet another near fall. Kofi up top, but Sami blocks it and heads up top, but Kofi knocks him off. Sami draws Kofi to the outside as we go to commercial break. Back from the break, Kofi hits the SOS and gets a very close near fall. Sami catches a flying nothing and goes for an exploder, but Kofi elbows out. Kofi heads to the top now, and top now as Sammy rolls out of the ring. Kofi hits a big flipping senton over the top rope. Both men back in and out. As Woods and Jay argue, and Jay super kicks him. Blue Thunder Bomb by Sammy. 1-2 no. Sammy missed a haluba kick and gets hit with a flying axe handle. Kofi pumps the crowd up, but Jay distracts him. Sammy rolls him up for 2. Trouble in Paradise. Miss Kofi rolls through, but Jay kicks him. Sammy rolls back 1-2-3. The winner of the match, Sami Zayn. Post match, Kofi and Woods are pissed as Sami Zayn celebrates. We cut to the back with Triple H talking to security and police as Ray interjects. He says he reached his breaking point on Raw and doesn't see a way forward because he won't fight his son even at his worst. Ray looks heartbroken and he wants to tell Triple H face to face he quits. Triple H says he can imagine it, but there has to be another way. He talks for 5 minutes and let me think about it with you. A promo video highlight the return of Brock Lesnar and Hype up next week. Raw including a Lesnar appearance, Miz versus Loomis, and Rollins versus Riddle for the U.S. title. Okay, so we go to commercial break. Um, we see a promo. Yeah, we see a promo video for NXT's Halloween Havoc next Tuesday. Cut to Roxanne Perez talking with Raquel and Shotzi. They talk about how she's changed. Roxanne asks Raquel to be the choice with Damage Control shows up. Roxanne was going to pick Bailey, but after last week, she's not sure. Tonight it looks like Damage Control versus Shotzi, Raquel, and Roxanne. So we get a 2-on-1 handicap match: Braun Strowman versus 2 local jobbers. Why is Braun Strowman facing jobbers, just like Omos was facing jobbers on Raw? This doesn't even make sense. And this match itself was squash match. Braun Strowman makes his way down to the ring, and he stares down his next prey. Bell rings and Braun kills one guy with a bell into the other guy. Big boot by Braun. It hits a big running splash and with another huge bell. Omos is seen walking down the SR with MVP. Strowman and Omos stare down as the jobber tries to foretime punches but gets killed. Power slam by Braun Strowman to the one guy and a power bomb to the other guy while staring at Omos full on the chest, and it's over. Cole called them jabronis as a nice touch. Post match, Strowman asked Omos to come in the ring. MVP has a mic and praise Strowman, but says he isn't the monster among monsters. Against Omos, you look normal, and some monsters are made to be in the shadows. The commentators run down the fatal four-way main event tonight. So commercial break. We see a highlight video regarding the good old-fashioned Donnybrook at Extreme Rules while the Brawling Brews going over. Cut to the back with Solo, Sammy, and Jay as Jay asks for a thank you as Sammy says he did it on his own. Jay asks, "Are you kidding? Solo, did you see?" Solo says no, he was watching. Sammy rallies up Solo and dabs him up, and Solo looks incredibly pumped. So we get Maxine Dupree is out and introduce Mace and Mansour as they strut very light gainly to the ring. So we get LA Knight versus Mansour. Didn't really care about this match. We see a highlight of last week's of LA Knight returning. His music hits as he gets a big pop from the crowd. Yeah, he talks a bunch of trash as he walks to the ring. Yeah, Maxine looks impressed at ringside as Knight plays to the crowd, but Mansoor attacks him. Knight blocks a punch and whips Mansoor into the corner, then sends him outside. Maxine steps in front of LA Knight as Mansoor throws him into the steps. Back in the ring, now as Mansoor hits a reverse DDT for a 2 count. Another quick 2 count by Mansoor as he continues the attack and hits another DDT for 2. Weird chain lock by Mansoor as LA Knight fights to his feet and avoids his suplex. LA Knight hits a big leaping neckbreaker in a stomp to the face of Mansoor. Flying shoulder block and catches a Mansoor kick and sends him overhead. Mace on the apron and gets knocked off. BFT by Knight 1, 2, 3. The winner of the match, LA Knight. His finisher was terrible. Alright. Okay. Afterwards, LA Knight has a mic. Let me talk to you. I didn't just do that for you. And he says he doesn't need anyone saying his name, and everyone is on notice from here on. Get your ticket punches because it's LA Knight game. Yeah, the commentators hype up Bray Wyatt's return next. Okay. Okay. Commercial break. Why would they say Bray Wyatt is up next and then say Bray Wyatt is showing up tonight? That was a botch by itself by the announcement. Okay, back from the break, we cut to the Extreme Rules return of Bray Wyatt with all purpose. Bray returns tonight. Okay. 6-woman tag team match. Damage Control versus Roxanne Perez, Shotzi, and Raquel Rodriguez. This was a I might as well say this was decent 6-woman tag match. We see highlights of the ladder match at Extreme Rules as Damage Control make their way to the ring. All 3 women look focused and ready for a fight. They face women all come out and Shotzi take. All three are all smiles as they make their way to the ring. Dakota Kai and Roxanne start off as Kai grabs her hair, but Perez comes back with a series of arm drags and a roll up for a 1 count. Il Sky and now as both women exchange headlocks, but Il blocks an arm drag and follows up with a drop kick. Laying in shots and drags Roxanne in the corner, but she fights off and hits a big toe on Bailey. Russian leg sweep by Roxanne for a 2 count. Il distracts Roxanne and now Bailey on the offensive. Dakota Kai tags in, but Shotzi tags in and hits a big kick to avoid Il's on the apron. But Kai with a big PK on the outside as Bailey screams at Cole. Il and Shotzi back in and Kai tags back in. Shotzi tries to fight back, but Kai stops that. Shotzi blocks a move and hits a sick DDT on the apron. Okay, well, Quell tags in as a house of fire. Big fall away slam to Bailey and splash Kai and Bailey in the corner. Roxanne tags in, but Bailey stops her. Kai and Sky double team Raquel, and then Shotzi comes off the top. All for all laid out. Roxanne with a roller for 2, but Bailey comes back with a Bailey to Bailey 1-2 no. Bailey up top now. But Roxanne blocks her. But both women up top as Roxanne hits a big Frankenstein 1-2 no. Bailey trips her up and rolls and goes for the rose plant. Rolled through by Roxanne, but Bailey with one of her own 1, 2, 3. The winner of the match, Damage Control. Decent 6-woman tag match. We cut to the progressive match flow, highlighting Hit Row and the attack by Legado del Fantasma last week. Hit Row make their way down to the ring to a nice ovation, but we see Bray Wyatt with a quick video interjection as we see Hit Row versus Lego del Fantasma next. Alright, so we go to commercial break. We cut to a video of Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan at Extreme Rules. Then a Viking Raider promo with a spooky female figure. Vala waits. So Hero versus Lego. Yeah, Hero versus Legado del Fantasma. I'm gonna say this was a quick match. Legado del Fantasma make their way to a really cool try and have a sick swagger. It's Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro as Hit Row meets them on the ramp as they all brawl at ringside. Top Dollar sends treat hard into the barricade as they begin to double team Cruz, who is set in the ring. More double team action with an assist splash combo as we are finally underway. Top Dollar goes Cruz and just tosses him like he's nothing and taunts. He is a shimmy shake leaping elbow. Santos Escobar drags Adonis off the apron, and as Selena takes out B Fab to Toro with a drop kick and a tag in to Wild. Double super kick by Lego del Fantasma and a shiny wizard leg sweep on Top Dollar 1, 2, 3. The winner of the match, Legado del Fantasma. This was a quick tag team match. We cut to the back as Sonya Deville is being interviewed, running Liv Morgan down and how she lost at Extreme Rules, and Liv comes out of nowhere and attacks Sonya. Throw her into a roadie box in a back suplex on it. Morgan smiles and clears off a table and slams Sonya into it. Morgan with a pump kick on Sonya and knocks her out. Liv Morgan climbs up to interview Thirst and hits a huge senton through the table onto Sonya. Liv with another smile as we cut back to the ring. So Ricochet makes his entrance as we have a fatal 4-way next. So we go to commercial break. So we get a fatal 4-way match. Ricochet versus Solo. Ricochet versus Solo Sikoa versus Rey Mysterio versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental for the number one contender for the Intercontinental Champion. Now this was, I'm gonna say I enjoyed this fatal 4-way. Out comes Sheamus to a huge pop. My boy makes his way to the ring, looking for a fight. He soaks in the adoration and stares down Ricochet. Solo makes his way next. Absolutely pumped. He is all business walking down the ramp as he prepares for the biggest opportunity of his career. Due to injury, Karen Cross can't compete, so his replacement is Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio's on SmackDown now. Rey Mysterio makes his way to a great ovation and genuinely looks touched by the love of the crowd. Everyone in the ring is in agreement. It's a good thing. Ricochet looks especially pleased. Ricochet and Solo start off and take each other out. Sheamus and Rey go at it as Rey with some punches, but goes over the top. Rey with a big tornado. This is the first time Rey and Sheamus have fought in WWE. Surprisingly, Rey celebrates as we go to commercial. Back from the break, we see Ricochet attacking Sheamus, but Sheamus countered with a big clothesline, then a backbreak onto Ray. Ray is now officially on SmackDown, according to Cole, as Sheamus is cleaning house. He sets up for a road kick, but Solo takes out Ricochet and goes eye to eye with Sheamus. They lock eyes and started struggling back and forth, but Sheamus gets on the upper hand and sends Solo's outside, but Sequoia with a Samoan drop on the outside and Ricochet with a big dive onto Solo. Ray with a sliding splash onto Sheamus. Ray and Ricochet face off as both men exchange beautiful lucha moves, and Ricochet with a 2 count. He catches Ray and then hits a Northern Lights slash vertical suplex combo 1-2 no. Ricochet up and up top and miss a 450. Sequoia takes out both men and clear out Sheamus with a spinning heel kick as we go to commercial. Commercial break. Yeah, commercial break. Back from the break. Solo is still in control as he has Sheamus in the corner, laying in shots and tons he wants to go. He turns his attention to Ray with a headbutt and back to Sheamus. Both men take turns throwing fists, and Sheamus kicks Solo down and skins the cat up to the rope. Ricochet meets him up there, but Sheamus blocks a superplex. Ray is up. They're now as all 4 men are set up in a Tower of Doom. As Sequoia powers Ray and Ricochet down 1-2. Sheamus breaks it up. All 4 men are down now as Sheamus gets to his feet and starts Solo for the 10 beats. The crowd chants along as he nails it, and Solo just takes it both Sheamus and takes it to takes it takes it to takes it, but Sheamus is relentless. 26 hits. Solo blocks white noise, but gets hit with a knee in the Irish curse to Solo. Cloverleaf now by Sheamus. Jay and Shammy makes their way down, as is no disqualification. Solo takes out Sheamus and Sammy. Lays in shots as Jay wants a turn. But Butch and Ridge make their way down to even the odds. Solo helps the bloodline out. Ray sends Ricochet into the ropes. He blocks a 619, but Ray hits a sickening reverse Canadian destroyer. Ray hits a 619. Ray up top and hits a fall splash. 1-2-3. The winner and #1 contender, Rey Mysterio. So we're gonna get Rey Mysterio versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Champion. Now that's interesting, and I'm here and I'm all for it. Anyway, we see the return of Bray Wyatt next. Commercial break. We see the return of Logan Paul next week, as well as Shotzi and McCoy versus Damage Control for the tag titles, and Sonya versus Liv Morgan as well. Now this promo right here was the best part of the entire SmackDown. We cut to a black near arena and the door in the door on the stage with a light shining through it. The music fades into more storm-like atmosphere. The door opens as we linger on it and then black out. Ray makes his way out to a massive pop and slowly makes his way down to the ring. The Fireflies are out in full force tonight. It's a stunning blue glow all through the arena as Bray stops at the end. He dresses in just a t-shirt and jeans. It looks like he placed the lamp in the middle, but picks it up and admires the crowd. Wow! Before he finally blows the lamp out to a huge ovation. The crowd is screaming, "Welcome back!" as Bray looks genuinely moved. He says, "It's incredible. I am incredibly grateful and nervous. I never thought this would happen. This is just me right now, and now a version of me I never got to introduce. It's me being me for the first time. It's just wanna share the past year. I lost a lot of things. Someone says I love you, and he thanks them. I lost my career, my self confidence. Two people very close to me. I lost my way. I got to a point where everything I did was meaningless. Nothing I did mattered, but I was wrong. The crowd goes nuts. Once I'm done feeling sorry for myself and went back into the world, people say you think when you coming back home, these people come to me and says, Bray, thank you because I was in a time of need and I felt weak, but I found your words and I just wanted to thank you for saving my life. A big thank you, Bray chant breaks out. The thing about that is a the thing about that is can sit here and look at all of you and say you were all there when I was out and down. Thank you. You all saved my life. You will always find me. You chase me. It cuts to the new brave creation saying, come with me. Your life is done. Forget the future and the past. Life is over. Breathe your last. You have no idea who you dealing with, but you will. It cuts to a commercial as it seems. Smackdown goes off the air. Now that I must say that was a very good segment by Bray Wyatt, and that's the only segment that I enjoy. But anyway, overall overall SmackDown was a 8. I give SmackDown an 8 because of that segment itself. Bray Wyatt's segment was a 9 out of 10, but the rest of the show was an 8. And that's all I got to say from here. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE SmackDown review and highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on SmackDown. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch this full video before you subscribe to my channel. Turn on post notifications to my premiere brand new video or I go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And I will see you guys in my premiere at 3:00 p.m. Eastern time for my WWE SmackDown review and highlights. So that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, I want you guys to have a great weekend. Stay safe and always stay positive. This your boy bigboyfactsjonnytv, KFG CREW KFG Kings. Too sweet. I'm out of here, gang.